I'm Channel 2's Wendy Corona. The Federal Reserve cuts interest rates for the first time in 4 years. So, what exactly does that mean for your wallet and where could it impact you the most? From car loans to credit cards, we're getting answers. Coming up on WSB tonight.
Breaking stories. No one covers them like we do. I'm Channel 2's Fred Blankenship. Always live. Fresh perspective. The best video. In the morning. See the difference. Don't miss a day. Join us. Channel 2 Action News this morning. 4:30 to 7.
Parties are rough.
I heard your Wi-Fi works up here. Need it on game day.
Yeah, Thomas is a good guy there now. His new Alpha has this whole place covered.
What?
Who's with the kids?
Oh, don't worry. I'm streaming the security cameras.
How am I gonna get back down there?
Come on. Let's watch together.
Live like a billionaire. With Wi-Fi wherever you need it to watch your favorite sport. AT&T Fiber with Wi-Fi.
Clinical Research Atlanta is seeking volunteers like you. Studies for vaccines like RSV, flu, COVID boosters, and studies for diabetes with obesity. Insurance is not required, and participants are compensated for time and travel.
Greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings. Anyone out there? Hey, Evangelist Spencer. Hey, greetings, Rosalind Brown. Greetings, Supervisor. All right, so there's a few things. I'm not gonna wait for more people to come on. I really want to discuss this unsealed indictment against Sean P. Diddy Combs. And I'm going to be honest with you. I am really, and I guess I may because it's only a few people on here, but I'm really, I'm very disturbed. I'm very disturbed at the number. It's this social media and this whole idea of you all supposedly being grown and adult people is I don't know. I don't even know. Like, do y'all have children? Are y'all raising your children? What kind of example are you for your children? The number of people that are making memes and cracking jokes about this sex trafficking thing and these so-called freak offs, this is not funny. This is not funny. It's not a joking manner. It's not something to just ha ha and take lightly. This is very serious. When you have somebody that has an AK-47 and have you trapped in a house or have you trapped in a hotel room and they're recording you so they can use it against you. That's very serious. To have anybody hold you, and then sometimes, as that district attorney said, to have sometimes the parties go on for a number of days. No, I don't have to wait till trial. I don't have to wait till trial. You can wait till trial, and you can run your life the way you want to run your life. What they have unsealed, and the indictment that I have, and the things that I have read in it, the only other worse indictment uh or lawsuit that I've ever read, this is just as bad as the lawsuit against Eddie Long. And it's not funny, and it's not something to make memes about, and to see men that so-called themselves um saved. Now I ain't talking. I'm not talking about people in the world. I'm talking about people uh that are claiming salvation, that are posting pictures of him standing in front of bottles of oil and lubricant, and ha ha ha. This is not funny. And what's really gonna bring it home for y'all is when they start arresting other famous people and friends of his that participated in these freak off parties. See, it's no way he's talking about he's not guilty and he's denying everything. When they have confiscated your phones, and they had the videos that you have recorded to hold over somebody, it's just like 50 Cent. 50 Cent had at that house in Vegas where he lives, he has cameras all through it. And when he got upset, he's so low down, evil, and vindictive. When he and Vivica Fox was breaking up, and he threatened her that he would release the tapes of them having a bunch of lascivious sex all through his house. That would have destroyed what little was left of that woman's career. It's not funny. It's not funny. And grown black men should not be laughing. And what the district attorney didn't say, it's not just women, but it's women and men being held against their will, and forced to participate in sexual acts all day, all night, whether they wanted to or not. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not something to make joke, because if one of you men had a daughter that got tricked in her mind, got tricked in her head, has some music person manipulate them, you would be mad. You would be mad. You would be going crazy. You, you know, you'd be on your porch with a shotgun. This is very serious, you all. And somebody just screwing you and screwing you and screwing you continue. You know, sex is supposed to be pleasurable. It's supposed to be enjoyable amongst two uh consenting adults. You're not supposed to be forced with and you can't leave out because somebody got an AK-47 and they threatening you and you gotta stay there and be held against your will. Like you almost like it's like you kidnapped. This is just as bad as R. Kelly. And I'ma tell you, those videos are eventually gonna get leaked. You all are aware of that. Okay, so you know, you all when y'all say stuff, put the qualify it when you say it. When those videos, it may be 6 months from now, those videos are gonna get leaked. I promise you. It's too many. It's too many people that have them and handle them and have them in evidence. And it's gonna nail him to the cross because it's gonna say, "Oh, this is not you right here." Daddy, I'm doing my live. I have to call you back. So when they say this is not you, this is not your face and likeness. It's not gonna be any way to deny it. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be embarrassing. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be a number of other celebrities. Cause I don't see how. Y'all want me to keep it 100? What is Daddy texting? Give me some money. I gotta respond to my daddy. So it's not. And when they start rolling up on these other people and slapping handcuffs on them, it's gonna be bad. And I'm gonna tell you, It is no way. It is no way P. Diddy was doing this and Jay-Z wasn't involved uh, with some of those freak offs. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me, because most guys cannot uh cut it off. And I'm gonna tell you the other bad element about this, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. The mere fact that the peer pressure, see, a lot of men will do stuff with their friends and even women because they feel peer pressure. Joseph Walker had a woman in his church that would seek out other women. That lady filed a lawsuit on him, and he and three of his buddies would be passing these girls around. That's trafficking. That's trafficking. It's against the law. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been talking about this, and I had a rather known so-called bishop that's gonna tell me uh this behavior is not uncommon. How in the world that I doubt that. I doubt very seriously that he would kill himself. I'm not saying that he may not reach uh that breaking point, but I doubt very seriously he will. Because you know what he's going to be trying to do? He's going to be trying to run his company, manage his money, wheel and deal while he's in jail. That's what he's going to be doing. And when I had, this moderately, um, not no big oompa uh, bishop, but when I had this bishop tell me in a very nonchalant way, "Oh, this is not this is very common." And I was in shock. I was literally in shock that that this person would so freely tell me that uh that oh, this is not uncommon at all. Yeah, tell Thais um to have me on. So that this is not, and so I was like looking at him. Have y'all ever had uh a friend or an associate or somebody that you know you're kind of moderately uh because I don't go gun ho over nobody, you know. I really don't. Because uh a lot of this stuff is not impressing me. I am so sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of seeing these clips of folks just shouting, shouting, shouting. See, because when it's more to him than just a shout and a dance. Am I talking right? It's more than a skip to the loo, my darling. You supposed to change things that you used to do. You ain't supposed to be doing no more. The places that you used to go, you shouldn't be going there anymore. The behaviors that you participated in, you shouldn't be uh uh participating in those same kind of behaviors anymore. I got pictures of a so-called bishop out of Brooklyn, New York, on a couch, naked, bent over. I'm not on camera because I don't want to be on camera right now. I'm not on camera because I am in my pajamas. And why do you feel like I gotta explain something to you? You don't even show your face on your profile picture. So why somebody gotta explain something to your dumb ass? And what are you implying or insinuating about? It's a lot of times we go live and we don't have to be on camera. Praise the Lord and kiss my entire high yellow ass. I'm sick of y'all with that low key shade. Don't mess with me if you don't want to get checked. Don't come over here and play no games. Cause I don't play over here. I don't go on y'all pages. I don't disrespect you all. And then another thing. I know I'm kind of getting off point, but why this stuff is called social media? So why do you go live or post something and then when it gets a rise or a reaction that may not be favorable, why do y'all get upset? Yeah, I'm in my pajamas and I'm chilling. I wasn't going to go live, but then I was saying, no, these things are too pertinent for me not to discuss in some kind of capacity. But since you love me and like me so much, my Cash App is down there. Go on and send a love offering. I want to see how much you love me, how much you like me. So, uh this is very serious and this is going to seriously affect some other people. Just like we were sitting and we were waiting, and I kept telling people, okay, it's just going to be a matter of time. It's just going to be a matter of time. It's just going to be a matter of time. See, the feds are crossing every uh what is it? Crossing every T and dotting every I. It's like how we would sing Santa Claus is making his list and he checking it twice. That's what they're doing. That's how this stuff go down. And how embarrassing is it that in your most intimate uh doing and being uh I would just be I would just be overwhelmed and embarrassed. You know, I would just really uh what did Thais say? I would be overwhelmed and embarrassed. And then you know what also, let me tell you what makes this so bad. What makes this so bad is that he has those twin daughters. And he would turn over heaven and hell if some man treated his daughters the way he has treated these women. It was deplorable for him to uh, hit and beat Cassie the way he did and drag her by her hair and uh you know insist on holding her against her will. This is R. Kelly, and the thing. Now, this is what. Let's open up Pandora's box. How much is this kind of stuff going on? You know, how much? How much is this stuff going on? Wendy talked about him years ago, and he spent money to get her off of that New York radio station. I don't want to get into nothing, trying to make no kind of spiritual assertion. I don't want to do that with this. See, I want them to start naming and witnesses come forward and because it's obvious that he's a flight risk and they're not going to give him a bond. They're not going to do that. And you know they gonna go all the way back. They gonna go all the way back to when he shot in that club, and that other guy, and he paid that other guy to take that fall and take that blame for him. See, all of that stuff is coming up. Your mama's a mess. Why you show you? I'm having a serious I'm having a serious discussion, and then you got a troll that want to come on here and act a damn fool. Let me go on it. Let me get over here and block this person. Block them. You know, are these people grown people? Are y'all supposed to be grown? Are y'all raising children? How are you an example? That's why y'all's kids is dumb. That's why y'all kids and don't know how to behave. Yeah, I don't have no problem telling you. And if I knew where you were, I'd walk up on you and tell you to your face.
It's showing its age. What do you got here?
Two knives that we found during the shakedown.
These are store-bought knives.
It appears that they are, yes.
They had to have been smuggled in.
They have to.
Maybe brought in using a drone, she said. From understanding, they were found inside the vehicle. Right.
Okay.
But the sheriff's office's Natalie Hammond says most of the weapons found this night were shanks or other weapons of the homemade variety. 20 of them discovered along with 3 phone chargers and more.
Your mama's a mess. Your mama's a dog. And you know what kind of dog I'm talking about. Now, keep on playing with me so I can cut your ass out from Amazing Grace to a floating opportunity. Just keep on. So, you know, the whole idea of this, I don't know why it's not problematic for you all. I don't know why. I don't know why this stuff is not problematic. Why are you all so nonchalant about it and taking it for granted?
On the right, what he may look like now. An armed robber shot 62-year-old Mary Ann Humphrey in a Douglasville convenience store in 2009. Any information that can help solve this case could get you a $25,000.
What's the city of College?
The JD Power survey ranked Hartsfield-Jackson International 17th out of 20 mega airports. Only Chicago.
No, I'm not holding back. So, I mean, this is bad. This is bad. Y'all, this is bad. Somebody that we were supposed to be able to respect, look up to, admire, you know, their business acumen and how they can go from, you know, just doing music, because he didn't, I guess I evidently he didn't have nobody that he was doing, you know, that he was managing or what have you now. So I don't know. I don't know why y'all not disturbed. And I really don't think that men that are claiming salvation should be on here or on social media cracking jokes and laughing. This ain't no laughing, man. This is not amusing. Oh wow. 9 people were killed. Jesus. So now we gotta sit back and we gotta watch it play out. And see What other big names? Because you know they coming. You know they coming. They're going to start naming names. They're going to start naming and implicating other people. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it. It's just going to be a matter of time. And that man said, we are not done by any means. He made that very clear, and he was very straightforward, and he said it about a good 3 or 4 times. He said this is an active and ongoing investigation. Now, this is going to be the other part. The other part is when they start arresting these other famous people, watch them start turning on Diddy. Watch them start cutting deals, and they gonna turn on Diddy, and they gonna sing like a canary.
A second time. The judge said the 54-year-old is a danger to obstruct justice and intimidate witnesses. We talked to Dyron Ducati of radio station Kiss 104.1. He's interviewed Combs before and says the allegations don't surprise him.
When I interviewed him, there was a moment where him and 50 Cent were going back and forth. And 50's like, I'm not coming out to your parties in Hamptons because I know what happens at your parties in Hamptons.
Combs says he's not guilty. His attorney says he's jailed in special housing.
Y'all, excuse me, my sinuses. So, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. It's going to blow our minds. It's going to blow our minds. It's going to be some people, male and female, that are going to be revealed. Watch what I tell you. Yeah. I can't wait either. They got their lawyers right now cutting deals, moving money. And if they march up in that Potter's house, y'all gonna be devastated. See, you have to be so careful because God has a way. But see, let me tell y'all about some of this stuff. See, Jaguar might, have been right on a lot of stuff that she said. But she looks so bizarre and acts so crazy, and tell it is hard to take her seriously. See, you gotta have some. Cassie is gonna have to come forward and open up her mouth.
But while corporations are gouging families, Trump is focused on giving them tax cuts. But Kamala Harris is focused
Do
on
y'all think he had Kim killed?
Will be a defining goal of my presidency.
she'll make groceries more affordable by cracking down on price gouging. And she'll cut housing costs by taking on corporate speculators. Middle-class families build America.
Because Cassie got Kim's phone.
And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month, interest free for 42 months. Furnish your home
So,
with perfection. Now at Rooms to Go. This is the only truck that's earned the right to be called Ford Super Duty. Available with power on demand. A 360-degree camera to watch your surroundings.
because she was gonna write a book, just like that trans that was gonna write a book about uh her dealings with Eddie Murphy and Magic Johnson, and they said she fell on that fire escape and died. Y'all, this is a lot. It's no funny or joking manner. Cause some of y'all's favorite uh artists uh and people are gonna be they're gonna be wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up.
But those committees are about 2 years behind, not just in Georgia, but in most places across the United States. So they're just starting to look at cases that happened after Roe was overturned.
It was Serrano who took that report from Georgia's Maternal Mortality Review Committee and linked it to Amber's story. Amber died in 2022 after she took an abortion pill but didn't completely expel all the fetal tissue. She went to Piedmont Henry Hospital, but it was 20 hours before she was able to get the surgery she needed, and she didn't survive.
The reports from the Maternal Mortality Review Committee are not typically public. They don't share their findings with families or hospitals.
Probably got paid off.
Wasn't aware that this death was found preventable by the Maternal Mortality Review Committee until Republicans reporting.
Representative Dr. Al
Probably got paid off.
like this one. What we are seeing, I think, is that people are giving this law
See that the you know, when you got big money, you think you can run the world. And you know how he acted. So don't act like can't stop, won't stop, on top of the world. All that is stuff that he declared and said.
Now, it is your voice, your vote. Abortion is a pivotal campaign issue. Channel 2 Action News has learned Vice President Kamala Harris will return to Georgia this week to address abortion rights and the deaths of the two.
Well, you know,
Working to learn where and when the campaign stop will take place. Former President Donald Trump rallied supporters
I don't think he would. I don't think he would I don't see him harming himself.
Here's a lot of McCoy over Midtown, Atlanta. I love this skyline every time I see it. A clear night, but things could change. Chief Meteorologist Brad Nix live now at Severe Weather Center 2. And Brad, fall is here this weekend, but you're saying don't expect those fall temperatures.
Summer's holding on. In fact, building back to some summer heat in the days ahead. We had a lot of clouds today, even a few showers in parts of northeast Georgia. Again, big area of low pressure. You see
And them boys look like night and day. Thank you.
over the last few hours. So as we head through the night into the morning, we're going to see a mostly clear sky. Temperatures falling back through the 60s, bottoming out at 66 in Atlanta, low 60s over much of West Georgia into the North Georgia mountains. Average low tomorrow morning, 65. Will be 66 in Atlanta. Temperatures going to be a little bit above our average high tomorrow of 84. We're going to get to 87 in Atlanta, upper 80s.
And see, he'll never, you know, I was thinking about how this is so, parallel and similar to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson never recovered. He never recovered.
That's kept our temperatures down a bit. That's moving out as is the milder air and heat building in from the west. So by Saturday, this is Saturday afternoon, the last full day of summer, we're going to have highs up near 90 degrees. Also, a couple things
I'm there.
show you the tropics. The remnants of what once was tropical storm Gordon that we developed as it moves to the north and staying over open water. No big deal. I am watching this area, northwestern Caribbean, southern Gulf of Mexico. Nothing happening there yet, but indications are that a disturbance will develop moving up into the Gulf of Mexico. I expect
So
watching this system next week very carefully. So development in the Gulf of Mexico.
I don't know, maybe that's enough of that.
General northward motion, potentially some impacts in the southeast U.S. late next week. We'll be fine-tuning that, of course, in the days ahead. You want to check back for updates. Just an early heads up there. Something we'll be watching. In the meantime, your 5-day forecast of the weekend, always a view. Partly cloudy tomorrow, 87. We get to 88 on Friday. 90 Saturday. We'll be close to 90 again Sunday. 89 the first day of fall. And 86 on Monday.
Brad, you gotta say that equinox.
So
Autumnal equinox.
All right.
Sunday morning.
Love to hear you say it. Thank you. Oakland County leaders approved a plan to buy Macy's department headquarters.
I think I find it very disturbing.
$1 million. Macy's is closing next year, and the county plans to demolish the near-vacant mall and revitalize the 90-acre property with new housing, office, retail, and green space. It's a 20-year project. It was a 4-year wait, and it finally happened. The Fed cut rates. The supervisor, Clark Howard, explains why he thinks they went big on the cut. Before we head to break, a check of Wall Street.
So
After the Fed cut interest rates, the Dow closed down 103 points, and the Nasdaq lost about 54.
we have to see. We have to see how it plays out, guys. Because it's going to be exposed. Just as sure as the sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
My sister Rachel Moore loves to run.
All right, Rich Homie Quan. You know, they have been being very, very nice and very, lenient. But when that autopsy is released, they gonna go in for him.
park is celebrating its 150th
I
anniversary.
don't even know why. I don't even. I can't even understand why. What's her name? J Pat. I don't even understand. How do you turn your son over to P Diddy to for him to go and live with him? Like, how do you do that? Do y'all give y'all children away? Mm. Y'all, y'all give y'all kids away. Y'all let people just, oh, you gonna go live with him so you can become a big time celebrity. The devil is a lie. And you don't know if he's gonna be mentioned. You don't know. You don't know who's on these videotapes. You under surveillance and don't even know it. I have an app on my phone that uh, will beep or go off or send me a text message when I'm around cameras. And they'll tell me where the cameras are and how many. I love it. What's the lady name that be walking around looking like Mahalia Jackson in that white dress thing? See, I've been saying take the cameras out of the church for a long time. I said the pandemic is over. Take the cameras out of the church because it's a lot of stuff that we say and that we do in the black church that's not open for public consumption. Are you all aware of that? All that mess happened with Kim Burrell because somebody recorded her and she was having a private uh, conversation with members of her church. And then y'all wanted to destroy her. Y'all want to destroy her for standing on the word of God. So y'all so double minded. Y'all want it your way, and then you want to pat your face. You want to pat your behind at God and say, "Oh, okay, accept my mess." You gotta accept my mess. And y'all claiming salvation. Am I talking right? See, you can't do everything you want to do and be saved. It just don't work like that. It's a difference between clean and unclean. Light and dark have no fellowship. Am I talking right? Y'all don't like the y'all don't like to hear the truth. You know light and dark don't have no fellowship. When it's dark and light come on, dark gotta go. It's a very simple gospel. They know rich homie Quan OD'd. And when that Fulton County uh, coroner unseals, the press gonna go in. I'm still trying to figure out why did he and Jeffrey fall out? Why did he and Jeffrey Williams fall out? So, um, it's a lot this week. Mm-hmm. So we will see. We will see how it all plays out. We because God is taking the covers off and presenting us naked, showing us for who we really are. And it's gonna be bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. So we have to, and in situations like this, I don't even be, I don't even be praying for the person. Like, why am I gonna waste my time and God's time and pray for Diddy. No, I'm praying for the Lord's will to be done. Pull back the covers, Lord. Expose this devil for who he is. I want somebody that ain't gonna care to say we was held in a room for 2 or 3 days having these excuse me having these freak offs. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Jamie Foxx used to have some wild and crazy parties. Oh, it's all gonna be coming out. Anthony, don't laugh at me. My allergies is cutting up sideways. Did anybody hear from Thais? Is he on? He may be live. So I wanted to come on and discuss it. Y'all give me your estimation of how many other people you think are involved in this.
Isn't Hollywood the most glamorous place on this planet Earth? And for those watching at home, thank you for joining us for our after the initial rose on a new old season of the Golden Bachelorette, or as it is also known, Love is Blind, partly deaf and frequently incontinent. What a program! Things are about to get steamier than an ice.
And then, can you imagine being held against your will and forced to have sex over and over and over again?
In every highway and more, which more than this, I did it my way. I actually think I did okay.
Now, I'm gonna say this. Because we so hypocritical. Now, on these bachelor shows, you have one woman and 24 men. What kind of example is that?
Oh my God. This guy's doing freaking push-ups on the floor. I think I'm in good shape. That some bitch isn't.
Okay, Warren says it's going to be a lot of people. I totally agree. It's going to be a lot of folks to go down.
Fantastic. Beyond my imagination. They have a humongous refrigerator. Lots of meat. That might have been the most old man thing I've ever seen on TV.
Mm. This is really too much. Okay, are these assassination attempts real? Or because how did that man know that Trump was going to be out there? Because he wasn't even scheduled. It wasn't even on his schedule to go to the golf course. And they said that man was out there in the bushes for 12 hours. So well, we gonna see. They say it's a pastor. We time will tell. So we'll see. I thought it was interesting that that man was out there. See who tipped him off. And see, no, you're right. Nobody questioned him. He got he got 2 gun charges, and that was it. So, well, y'all, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been on an hour. I thank those of you that saw fit to make a donation and send a love offering of your support. And I'm gonna go to bed and get some rest and come back and discuss this with y'all tomorrow. Is that all right? We're going to see. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for joining. I wish y'all would tell more people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Will you all help me? Okay. All right. Good night, y'all.